More often than not, making a video game is not going to be profitable financially speaking. That is why today I'm going to share with you the results of releasing my first video game. So, last month we released our first game, Solebound. Solebound is a project that I started on my free time when I was working as a programmer in my previous job. The idea is that the whole world map is covered in a fog, and when you walk, cycle or otherwise move on the map, the fog will be cleared around you. You can also see attractions such as shops, restaurants, parks, etc. as question marks on the map until you visit them, making them show their names and icons. So the idea is an exploration game where everything gets visible on the map only when you visit it in real life. Visiting different places increases the stats of your character according to that category. For example, visiting a gym will increase its strength and so on. You can probably guess it was a pretty long process making this game. I have made a previous video about it, so go check it out. The whole process of making this game took a little less than 2 years from start to finish. At first I was making the project on my free time and didn't really have any schedule. There could be many weeks when I was not working on the project, so it really wasn't like 2 years full time making this project. After I quit at my previous job, I started my own company, and I thought finishing and releasing this game would be a good first step on learning how to release games and run a company in the process. So we used about 5 months of full-time working to release this game. In the end we really pushed it and used a lot of hours into this game. When we released, we used about 400 euros for the ads and about 75 euros to promote our trailer on YouTube. So total we have used 475 euros, which is about euro to dollar 513 United States dollars. Okay, so we can agree that 500 went to the advertising of the game. So finally we are here, the moment you have been waiting or rewinding the video into for. How much did the game make? Around $7.18. Wow. Oh, nice. We actually did make a little bit more, but it wasn't straight from this game, it was from Unity assets that we sold during the game development. I was selling, and I still am, my own plugins for the background tracking that we used in the game. And they have been selling pretty well in the Unity asset store. After Unity's cut, we have made with them around $179.88. If we combine that with the $7.18, we have made total $107.06 with our game combined with the assets. If we then take out the money that we used for the ads, our total is minus $326.36. So that is the revenue for this game. Was the time invested in this game financially worth it? Of course not. But to be honest, we never really expected to make a fortune out of it. However, if we count all the things that are not measured in money, I think it was worth it. We learned how to run a company together, we found out that our synergy works and we can continue making projects together, and we learned so much about game developing, releasing a game, how different distributors such as Google and Apple work, and so on. With this info, I think we are stronger and can make much better games in the future. Also, I want to say that now when I think back to it, I think this kind of game was not ultimately suitable for us. We specifically want to make video games, not apps, and this was more of an app than a video game. In the end, we kind of wanted to rush this off and move to the second one. The development was not fun in the end anymore. If there is something I would like you viewers... If there is something I would like you to take home from this video, it's that don't expect your game to be a financial success before you have released it. Always prepare mentally and financially for it to make $0, and if it does, remember that most likely it still was not time wasted. We are currently developing our second game, Samago, which will be released on Android, iOS and Steam. We will be uploading devlogs and other game development stuff, probably mostly considering Samago at this moment, so please consider subscribing if you're interested in our journey. Thanks for watching, see you next time.
Download Solebound. Download Solebound.